Uh, yeah, we're back in the super deep dark caves where I can't see none. Thankfully, the dinghies are on fire, so I've got some lighting. I'm gonna light a torch. Oh, fucking why not? I'm gonna head down to here and see what's up. Hmm, okay. Oh, what's back here? Yep. Ooh, ration bars. Oh, I mean, this looks like a storeroom. Can I double check? There's gotta be something good in here. Oh, alright. Nope. Oh. I'm good at those. +2? Apparently I'm not. That +7 didn't do me nothing. Oh, wait, no, that's a +3. I have 14. That's actually a little loud. Wait. Wait, how did I get there? Does it feel... You notice something's wrong. Ooh. Ooh, music. Oh no. Ooh, hold on. Apparently something's wrong with my audio. One quick moment.
But the water isn't too deep. But you are sloshing through the water. As you come around the corner, each of you sees something slightly different. You see a figure standing in the water, about, I'd say, mid-thigh. To each of you, it appears to be quite literally the object of your affections.
Oh.
The perfect
Oh.
version of what it is that you would like. That being said, I don't know what that is, but each of you does.
God
And
damn it.
so, to
Fuck
each
you,
of you,
Raven.
it seems slightly
Wait.
different.
We
Is it a
we
dead
gotta
person?
know. We gotta know
Raven,
what they see. Everybody's gotta
fuck
tell
you.
us what their character sees.
You
Come
don't
on.
have to. You don't. I mean, you don't have to. Well, we'll see at the end of this. But that's what each of you sees, and this only strengthens that urge to go to this individual as you each move closer and closer and closer.
Raven, I just gotta say,
So-
fuck you.
Are you saying this is like a sexual desire or like a?
Not necessarily. It's you just want to be close to this song. It is perfect. Everything about this situation is perfect, and it's one of those things where you're not necessarily looking for sex in this instance. You're just want to be closer to this person.
Oh my god,
Can I say
I'm
my
in love.
character sees like a mother figure, like right, like.
So as each of you is sort of standing around this individual, just a little ways away, keeping a respectful distance, but enchanted. Meanwhile, Zuzia and Nyx, you have just seen all four of your male compatriots book it down a fucking hallway. What do you want to do?
I'm
gonna go towards Nyx and them probably since I'm so far away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
you
just
can
gonna
grab
start
your token and
yelling.
move it.
Yeah, guys, where are you? Where are you going?
Hello, I'm all alone over here.
Duzia!
Hey.
Oh, you didn't leave me. That's good.
Yeah.
Where did they go? Did you see where they went?
They went this way, I think. Like over here. I don't know where they're going.
Swear
you
to
hear
fucking
anything?
God! I swear to fucking God! If they, okay, let's just. No, I didn't hear shit. I just saw Ta walking away. So let's go see what the fuck they're getting themselves into right now.
Okay, so do you guys want to try to stealth ahead? What do you want to do? But basically, as you start going into the water and following it along, it's not that high. On each of you, it's maybe about mid-thigh. There's some sloshing as you're moving, if you're stepping through it. But it's not unpleasant necessarily. It seems to connect up to a larger chamber.
Well, I guess we're going to go after them. We might want to. I don't know. Should we tell them that we're coming after them? Did they even notice us?
They didn't say shit, which is kind of weird. They usually are good to say something. I mean, at least Carillion, that dude's got a fucking mouth on him. So I mean, really, I would have heard something. So yeah, it's a little odd. I don't know.
Well, let's kind of sneak behind them and see what they're doing.
Okay, roll me stealth rolls.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, I forgot.
Deal.
Evil's ridiculous.
Nice.
Seriously, that +7 charisma saving throw didn't do me jack shit.
Not that time, no, it didn't.
I'm also going to take this opportunity to pull up the Rod of the Pack Keeper and grab a spell slot back.
Okay. So you quickly do that as you guys are going down the way. As you get into this other sort of chamber area, you can see ahead of you. The water sort of turns off to the left a little bit. And now you can start to hear that song. You don't necessarily know what it is, but you can hear a beautiful voice singing. It doesn't have the same effect on you, however. As you get closer and closer, Zuzia has adopted a way of keeping herself more quiet by sort of sliding into the water with her head just above and sort of crawling along the bottom to minimize the sound. Nyx, you kind of notice that and go, okay, fuck it. And you try to, for the most part, you're having a little bit less success, but you're trying. I'll give you that. You're trying. Zuzia, you gonna go ahead a little bit, or Nyx, or who?
I guess I will.
Okay. As you kind of kick out just ahead a little bit, keeping Nyx in visual range, you kind of grab onto these stones and sort of push off of them to get yourself going forward. It seems to be keeping you quiet. You grab onto a stick and sort of like pull yourself along, and then you grab onto another stick as you start to come around the corner. This sort of haunting melody. You can just make out Ta now in his sort of glinting armor. The light here is very low. It's not pitch dark, but it is very low. As you come around the corner, you grab onto another stick, but this one has like a weird ball on the end, and you kind of look down and realize this isn't a stick. It is very much a bone. And looking, quickly ducking your head under the water, you notice this entire area, all the water is filled with bones. As you come around the corner, you can now see all of them. Nyx, you're following pretty close behind, I assume.
Yeah.
As you come around the corner itself, sticking to the water, there's a small little bit of coast, but you're a little bit afraid that might give you away. you see in the center of your 4 compatriots what does in fact look like a beautiful woman standing there, raven hair falling all the way to the into the water. Um, not wearing a whole lot, to be fair. It's kind of the equivalent of a medieval bikini, but singing this beautiful, beautiful melody. Give me a perception check as you come around the corner. All right, Nix, you're kind of transfixed by this scene, not ever having seen your compatriots in this state and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. However, Zuzia, you look out and you can see 2 kind of large rocks with what at first you think is like foliage or ferns or something on them. But then you see one of them move a little bit. And you recognize this as some kind of creature sort of sleeping on top of the rocks. In fact, there's 2 of them. What would you like to do?
Oh.
They're a little ways away, but it almost seems like they sway in time with the song.
Okay, and Nyx doesn't see this yet.
Nyx doesn't see this yet.
All right, well, I'm going to tell Nyx about it. I'm going to get as close to her as possible and be like, and like point out the bones too, and kind of just be like, "Hey, this is a situation."
Okay, so yeah, you pointed out, you sort of whisper it to Nyx, and Nyx, you kind of, it takes a second, but with Zuzia sort of pointing out the sort of swaying creatures in time with the song, you recognize, you can see it. You're not sure what the hell it is, what the hell they are, but you at least recognize that there is something there. They are a little ways away. They're on sort of a beach area inside of here, though.
Are they close enough for me to see their magic and shit? Do they look magical at all?
No, they're like, let's see. At this point, they're about 45 and 70 feet away from you.
Okay, so they're just out. Okay. Well, shit. Well, I don't like this hooker already. I mean, she's got a great voice. I'll give her that. But I mean, really, this cave is seriously much too cold, and this bitch is like got nothing on. So must be on some sort of drugs or some shit. I don't like her at all. And I don't know about those little weird things. I don't know. Those look fucking super weird. I don't want to touch them.
Looking at them, they're not little. They're kind of big. It's just that they blend in with the rock really, really well.
Oh, so they're large?
They're pretty chunky. I mean, not chunky. They seem to have a sort of thin, almost snake-like form, but they have these weird spines that sort of stick out that don't make a lot of sense. And again, they do blend in with the rock really, really well. So it's hard to make out their form exactly.
Hey, Zuzia.
Yes.
Do you want to try to charm one of the guys?
Oh.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna murder so many people in this case.
As you sort of, all right. So as you're saying this, she is going to. Let's see. You see her hand reach out and slowly caress the side of Birdie's face.
Of course.
For the one that she rolled for. The song continuing for a moment, and then
Bye, guys.
she leans
Nice
in
song.
and kisses him.
And
The
he
song
dies.
ending, the other 3 of you still kind of enchanted. You're not really quite back yet, and she pulls him underwater.
Okay, Nyx is just gonna whisper to Zuzia and
Birdie,
be like,
You
find a
are
good
currently
spot.
suffocating.
Yep.
Like, just hide, or like, moving for a sneak attack or something, and Nyx is gonna fucking like just pretty much walk out in the open, just get attention.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Well, Birdie.
Yep.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
He's
damn it.
still close to me. Wow, that's not going to do anything at all. Never mind.
So
Wow.
as you are deliberating, Birdie, you can feel the water start to like, her kiss sort of pulled the air out of your lungs, and you are now underwater. You were fighting to not breathe in the water as you're being held by this
Fortunately,
kind of
not very
ridiculously
well.
strong grip. You will take. Let's see. Seven suffocation damage as your lungs begin to fill with water.
Is she above water or is she underwater too?
She was underwater for a second. I was just gonna get to that. She
Okay.
then stands up and begins to sing again. The other three of you make me charisma saving throws.
18.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Oh,
we
boy.
can breathe underwater though.
Oh,
Unless
yeah.
you just spilled it.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't, but you are
It's just standing there.
you are currently considered grappled.
Okay.
However,
I was just thinking, I'm like, how is he getting water?
That's a 19.
Oh, good call. I fucking forgot about
currently, let's see.
The lady's gonna get all confused, like, why isn't he
Why aren't they
dead?
dying?
This works every other time.
So I don't take the 7 damage?
You don't take the 7 damage, but you
Okay.
are currently considered grappled.
Okay.
Actually, no. Considering the
That stinks.
water and everything, you are considered restrained.
Yeah.
Fully restrained. However, let's see. So what were the rolls here with the weird mods, Krellian?
I get a +3 because +2 for my aura and then +1 for my rain protection. Everybody else gets +2.
That's within 10 feet, right?
Yes.
You are currently not within 10 feet of Bramnik or Ta. However, Bramnik, you just make the DC. Krellian, you make the DC. Ta, you
No.
don't.
No.
So Ta is currently considered charmed. Completely.
Yeah.
Bramnik and Krellian, you start to come to. You're not quite there yet, but you feel kind of a fog starting to lift off of your mind. What do you next? Susie, if you're gonna do something.
Is so the girls or the ladies above water right now, right?
Yes.
All right, Nyx is just gonna like keep walking towards her and be like, "Let him go, bitch."
Okay. Walking through the water is considered difficult terrain. However, the water does pull you slowly towards her. It seems like all the water sort of moves in that general direction. And you, as you say that, she looks up to you, sort of confused, to say the very least. Very confused by the situation. However, she smiles, and if Birdie were above water, he could hear this, but he is very, very much not. She says something in Sylvan, and the two figures, the two things, for lack of a better term, on the sides begin to move. And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Who am I fighting for?
Okay, that's gonna hopefully not be well. Only good
Is
roll.
Elvish different than
Sylvan is different than Elvish, yes.
Oh!
All right,
Alright.
Randy.
So,
Randy 7.
Nice.
Take it easy.
Of course.
Was I supposed to like click
You
on my
cl-
token
Yeah, you
first
should
and
have
then
your
put?
token first. And
Okay,
then
well I
click on
didn't
the-
do that.
That's fine. I
So
can
do it
change
again, and then
And
then
just
I'll
put in
change
the,
it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I guess you guys should.
Well, I think Zuzu should totally get a sneak
Did
attack
I do it right
in,
that time?
to be honest.
Wait. I'm
She
being more confused.
it's
Sorry.
not surprised. Or sorry, it's not a surprise round. You guys didn't jump in on that. There was an opportunity, but you didn't take it. However, she does not currently see Zuzia.
Oh, I can't.
So, let me find you, Zuzia, real quick.
re-roll or I can't control
Yeah,
my
I can't
token.
click my token.
All right, yeah, I have to change that over because it's stupid. Hold on. I hate Roll20 for this. Sometimes it's stupid. All right, it's a J, so we'll start there,
That's,
so you can reroll. All right, and Nyx, got that one. Ta, where are you at? I have so many things that these tokens can be. And now that Tanaka is dealing with some of this,
Yeah.
John has an idea of just how ridiculous things can get, and yeah.
Oh, they have wings.
Aw.
Yeah.
My initiative was way worse that time.
Well, it's your original
Whatever.
initiative. It just puts you on the thing.
Oh, I see.
So you can click on the number in the turn order and change it yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I
Fuck
could,
you,
but-
roll 20, you bastard.
Alright. So did anybody roll twice? Because I see 2 Taz.
Yeah, I already fixed it.
Alright. I'm gonna get rid of that one because it says Tala Tower down there, and then
Mine didn't show up for some reason.
it's fine. Where's Bramnick?
I got a 21.
Yeah, I know what you got, so I'm gonna add a turn and then.
Oh, nice.
Alright, and then Birdie here and there.
Yep.
And Corellian, you got a 20. Alright. So, descending. That puts Avasana first. So, at this point, her song is still going, but she will, first, considering she has somebody in her hand already,
Yep.
she is going to begin with a slam attack to you, Birdie.
Yep.
26.
Yep.
You take.
Oh, what?
The fire damage is halved as you are underwater. However, it's the heat from her hands itself that does the damage. So it is halved, so 14 fire damage and 8 bludgeoning damage. She will then look at the person who was just being kind of a dick. Looks to you, Birdie. Let's see. I need a charisma saving throw from you. As
Oh,
her
boy.
eyes flare with this sort of unholy light.
+2.
No, that's from. I need it from Nyx. Sorry, not
Oh.
Birdie. My bad. She's looking at the person who was being
Darn.
a dick.
Darn.
Okay. So, currently, Nyx, for as her eyes sort of flare up and look into yours, you kind of feel your eyes going dark. You are considered blinded. You can make another saving throw at the end of your next turn. Or
Okay.
at the end of your turn. However, you are considered blinded right now. That brings us to Bramnick. You have saved. At this point, you do notice what's going on.
Okay. I will. Son of a biscuit. I'm going to conjure animals because that's what I do.
So cute.
Okay.
And the water's not very deep, right?
About mid for you, it's waist height.
Okay. I will summon a couple dire wolves.
Okay.
I'm sorry, no. We'll do brown bears. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay, let me
Aw.
find that.
I was just about to say, I haven't seen the puppies frolicking around since I died.
Well, yeah.
Brown bears, where are you? God, sometimes I really hate fucking
sorry.
summoning shit. It's not your fault, really. It's you're using what you got, but still. All right, brown bear. Another brown bear.
Yeah, we'll put them.
Where do you want them?
Put one like here next to her, or yeah, that'll work. And then one. Do I see these things over here?
Yeah, they have moved. They are now perched on their respective rocks for the moment.
I'll summon the other one right up here.
Okay. What I will say is, for the purposes of this, I'm going to have you roll one initiative, and they're both going to go on that, because fuck that double initiative shit.
Yeah.
I'm real tired of that.
From what I've been reading, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, I do it,
I
yeah.
think so.
So it's a 14.
Right.
Okay.
And
Let
then,
me get this into descending order again, and then get it to... Alright. Alright, anything else?
And then bonus action healing word
Okay.
to Birdie.
Okay. So, Birdie, you heal 8 points of damage. And that will... I assume... Are you gonna move?
Yeah, that. Is this like a shoreline? Can I get up here?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna back up as far as I can. Probably about here. Yeah, it's about there.
Okay. That brings us to Corellian. What are you doing?
Would I know what kind of creature this is?
Make me a... You probably wouldn't. Well, you might. Make me a history check for you.
I'm not really good at those.
Yeah, you don't remember seeing these or anything. You're not entirely sure what kind of creature it is.
Okay, well, anyways, it is throttling the life out of the very competent ranger, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start smacking the fucking shit out of it.
Okay.
That's
So
one way to
as
do
you
it.
move up towards it,
I don't move.
sort of just staring at it, trying to get a good idea of what it is, I need you to make me a Constitution save.
15.
15. Okay. You feel this odd feeling of almost a burning sensation for a moment, but you manage to shrug it off and keep moving towards the creature. Let's see. Okay. What are you gonna do?
Like I said, I'm just gonna smack the ever-loving shit out of it, or at least try.
Okay. You gotta move to do that.
Do I? It's within my attack range. I have a polearm.
Is that within 10 feet? I can't
Yeah.
tell.
It's within
That's
my
15
aura at 10
feet.
feet.
That is 15 feet.
What? No, this. The
Oh, you're attacking her. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Alright, I was like, are you attacking the big guy? Okay. Yeah, but go ahead.
Okay, so that's 2 attacks. I'm gonna add a divine. Like, hold on. Let's see how many slots I have left.
Okay, so the first attack does not hit. The second does.
second level divine smite for 18. And
Okay, is
then,
that 8? Alright, so 18 and 12, so 30 damage.
Polearm bludgeon,
That'll also hit.
and I'll also add another divine smite on that first level. So 18, 36, 48.
Sorry, doing math. Alright, cool. Got it. As you strike out at her, your polearm, just from contact with her skin, heats up to a ridiculous level. You take... Sorry, it's basically burning touch. You take... Considering it's through a polearm, half of that.
Oh god.
So, 17 fire damage.
Guys, she's really hot.
I'm sorry. That was terrible, but also great, and I applaud that. That was good. All right. Anything else?
Is she doing anything that requires concentration right now? Because she's at a disadvantage to maintain that.
Not currently.
Great. In that case, I will go ahead and move just a little bit. If I move, yeah, within 5 feet of her.
Okay. Zuzia, that brings us to you. What do you want to do?
I think I actually need to move a little closer.
Okay, so go ahead and move to wherever you want. You have a 30-foot movement range, so you can move up to like that area.
Yeah, that looks great. Right there, behind the big bear.
Okay. Kinda scoot up behind the giant fucking bear that just appeared. Like, this'll work. Okay.
And now, I guess for the stuff that's in my pouch, do I need to use an action to pull those things out?
You would have to, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to pull out my short bow.
Your short bow you would have.
It would already have been out.
I'll say you would have the short bow, but not the 2 items we talked about.
Oh, I thought that was one of the items.
The
I have it
boots
somewhere.
or the
Oh yeah, those.
or the
things. Where
sword
did I-
you would have to pull out as an action.
Oh, you see here. Action. Okay. I don't need those things yet.
Just to remove
No
it.
comment.
basically.
All right. Well, I'm going to use my. Okay, let me see if. Yeah, I'm close enough to her to use a dagger on her.
Mhm.
Sorry, I was just looking to see if I'd rather use the short bow, but
That's fair.
I'm just gonna use the dagger since I said that.
Okay. Unfortunately, 15 does not hit. You still have a bonus action attack if you want with another dagger or something, but
Do that again then.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll sneak attack, as Trillian is currently threatening her. Alright, so a total of 22 damage. Very, very nice.
Nice.
Okay, anything else? You've got your movement, your action, your bonus action. That's pretty much it.
No, I'm good.
Birdie,
Yep.
if you would like, you can attempt to break the grapple.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Saving throw or
It'll be your
check.
athletics versus
Ah.
hers.
Oh, goody.
Not acrobatics.
No, he's already.
Oh,
Alright.
Well,
Nope.
Alright, no, you do not break. And you are currently considered restrained, so until you can break that,
Yeah.
you really can't do much,
Nope.
unfortunately. However, you can breathe underwater, which is actually really helpful at this exact moment. Or
Yeah.
else you would be suffocating. However, she does have you in her hands. So at the start of your
Oh,
turn,
boy.
considering you are underwater, you take 14 points of fire damage as her hands are almost boiling the water around your head. That brings us to the brown bear.
Can I get it to attack her hands to try to get her to drop Birdie?
Okay. Considering that, I'm gonna make a minus. I'll say,
DC's or the AC's probably higher too.
yeah, I'm gonna say the AC is gonna be a little bit higher, especially as it's not one of you guys with like, blade speciality or anything. But go ahead and roll, and I'll tell you if you got it.
To do it.
All right. So 15 won't.
And then the claw.
17 won't either. Unfortunately, you sort of, your bear swings out, sort of throwing his claws as best he can, and she simply just moves Birdie's head back and forth and manages to dodge somehow.
Okay. The other one will make multi-attack against the.
Okay. As it attacks.
Oh yeah.
I want it to make a Constitution saving throw.
My bear.
Yes, your bear.
Right.
Bears are good at that, right?
Okay, so your bear takes damage from this thing's dissolving gaze. Sorry, it's not supposed to have an attack roll. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It takes 3 acid damage, and as it swings up with its giant fucking claw, it freezes, paralyzed in place.
Oh. Okay then.
Ouch.
The other brown bear is going to attack the winged creature.
Okay.
With a multi-attack.
No, that was this one. That's the one that's paralyzed.
This one. Oh, this one's paralyzed?
These guys are the ones that did the paralyzation.
Oh.
Corellian got it because he tried to stare at it and figure out what was going on when it was awake. He had to make the save. And then this bear, when he swung out, got stuck.
Okay.
So for the purposes of this, I'm going to use the little mask to show paralyzation.
Okay, so this bear's paralyzed and this bear didn't do anything.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Next,
Sounds good.
you are up.
What, me?
Nope.
Yep.
I don't see myself on the turn order. It says Taz
Yeah.
up.
I don't see
Oh,
that.
I see him.
Right.
That's weird. Nix, you rolled a 12, so you're there.
Oh.
I can re-add you to the list, but I know you're there, so.
Okay. So, all right. Is she technically within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, we'll say she's within 30 feet.
Is she magical?
She has a magical essence about her, but nothing that jumps out as, like, typically detect magic looks for schools of magic that, like, in magical items or things like that. Nothing like that jumps out, but there is a faint, she is a magical creature of a type. Sure.
Okay. Well, I have to make my save, right?
So if you're going to use that, though, you can cast that at will, but it's not a free action. And I didn't hear that you had cast that earlier, necessarily. We're talking detect magic, so that's an action to cast, if I remember right.
Right. What
Yeah,
was the save I had to do?
No, you don't have to do a save. You're not looking. You're looking at her. So I will say this.
Right,
for
but
the
I was-
Shake the blindness.
I was blinded though,
Oh,
because
right.
I had to
At
make
the
a
end
roll.
of your turn, you can make another charisma saving throw to try to resist the blindness.
Right. So currently I am blind. What I'm trying to say is,
You're
can I
currently blind.
detect her even though while blind using the magic detection
Oh,
thing?
okay. No, you cannot.
Okay.
It is a sight-based thing.
All right, then I just want to back up and then do the save.
Okay. So you sort of feel your way back. I'll say with the water pushing against you, you can move half of your normal movement speed.
Okay.
So you
And
can move
then-
back 15 feet, sort of feeling around as best you can. Yeah. All right, go
And
ahead
then-
and make a charisma save.
All right. Jeez.
Oh, man. Unfortunately, the effect persists. However, you guys have done enough damage. Ta,
Mhm.
make me a charisma saving throw.
Yay!
You got a chance here.
+2.
Okay, Ta,
Nice.
this beautiful ethereal thing of your affection all of a sudden changes a little bit, and that song is no longer grasping you quite so hard. You all of a sudden realize, oh, my friends are in danger.
Fuck her up, Ta.
Fuck. So,
Fucking bitch.
Fuck her up, Ta.
yeah. So go ahead. What do you want to do?
I would like to expend my action surge to summon 3 spectral lights. And I'm going to say,
Okay.
Haguk, Turge, Yaka. Defend the others while I fuck this bitch up. And I'm going to go
All right. So,
with my sword.
for the rest of you, you guys have never seen this before.
Fuck her up, Ta.
All of a sudden, you can almost just see rage in his eyes, as what is normally a controlled, fighter type, defensive type, just says "fuck that," and 3, you kind of see them as these spectral figures, not entirely outlined, not entirely seeable, but these 3 large humanoid figures appear around him, backing him up, and he starts moving in for the kill. Go ahead and roll your attacks if that's what you're gonna do.
Ghosts.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that'll hit. That one won't.
Damn it.
However, yes, this will be interesting. Okay. Anything else? That was your
No,
bonus
that's all.
action.
That's all I can do. Yeah.
All right. That
You're,
brings us to the
gonna make 'em
Dracons.
roll to resist the fire damage.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So you're gonna, as you strike out with that in that range, she is going to do 19 fire damage to you. You are within 5 feet of her.
Okay.
As your blade strikes out, striking true. However, the blade itself heats up ridiculously quickly, and licks of flame sort of attach themselves to your armor for a moment before dissipating.
All right. I take that.
That'll bring us to the Dracons.
Oh.
So, in this case, they now see Zuzia. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Avasana is going to use her reaction to call out a command in Sylvan, which I don't think anyone above water can understand. So the first one will move. Let's see. That's trying to remember exactly how far they get, because it's ridiculous sometimes. Alright, so there. And then takes flight here. Moves up into your range, Krillian. So you get an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Raven, I wanted to check really quick. That disadvantage kick in for, or no, never mind. That doesn't matter for me. So I wasn't sure if that kicked in for spells or not.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, from the Guardians.
Yeah. It will. Yeah, that's more of an effect of when you hit, or when she hits.
Right.
But yes, she will have disadvantage on anything against other than against
The
you.
other. Yeah.
So 14 just misses as this thing. You sort of swing out your pole arm, and this thing's sort of thin, lithe body flips just around the pole arm, looking at you. It's going to. The second one, however, really quickly, is going to make its movement, and then we'll do the attacks. And it will move up to Bramnik.
Does my bear get? He's paralyzed, so he doesn't.
He's
get...
paralyzed right now. Yep. So the first one, one against. Actually, we'll go both against you, Krillian, since you attacked.
Oh.
So it's going to make a bite attack. Not very good. And then it makes a tail attack. 18.
Also no.
Okay, the second one is going to go against you, Bramnik. 21.
Yup.
10 piercing and 7 acid damage as
Holy
its
shit.
teeth dig into your forearm as you sort of bring it up to defend yourself. You can feel the acid starting to dissolve some of your skin. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw
Right. Is this?
to maintain concentration.
Okay, so
You
I
have
get
advantage. Yep. Okay. It then reaches out with its tail to attack you as well. 17.
Yep.
9 bludgeoning damage and one more
Sure.
for 10.
Okay.
Sure you'll manage it.
Well,
Well,
we'll
don't
see.
say that.
Okay, 17, no problem. So, at this point, at the top of the round, you get the idea that these guys here, if they look you in the eye, or if you look them in the eye, that paralysis thing could happen. So, Avasana, in this circumstance, is going to. She is going to attack. Yeah, she's going to reach out for Utah. Kind of angry that you hit her, she's going to slam her fist directly into the center of your armor. 17. I don't think that hits. The second attack. Would she do that? Let's see. She stops singing and brings that hand back around, and she will attack with disadvantage at Corellian and breaks the hold on Birdie.
Yay!
So 14, I don't think that works. However, this will introduce the lair action. I need everyone that is currently in the water to make me a strength saving throw.
Damn.
Plus 3.
Damn
That's
you.
11. You get an 11 too.
That sucks for y'all.
So plus 3.
Oh wait, my bear's
Fucking
gonna
wolf.
make me
Bear's
straight.
in the
That's
fucking
a-
water, alright.
I have
That's a
one
plus
in the
3
water,
for me,
right?
Saber. You get a plus 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unless you have
Gotcha.
a ring of protection.
So that's like, plus 2 is like, 11 for you guys for the most part. Alright, so, at
From
this point,
a-
here's what happens. Nyx, you move 15 feet that way. Evil, you stay put. However, the bear sort of loses its footing and comes tumbling into the rest of you. That will be...
Wait, did he roll for the bears too?
Yeah, it's
I
the
rolled
9.
for one of them.
Yeah.
'Cause the other one's not in the water.
So as the bear kind of impacts, I'll say you guys don't really move around a lot, but the bear sort of impacts all of you. You all take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of run into each other's faces repeatedly. All right, now it does. That ends Avasana's turn for now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that'll do. That brings us to Bramnik. Yeah.
Does it look like there's like a whirlpool or something underneath her, or like what's going on?
Yeah, it seems like what was maybe originally just a small hole has turned into a whirlpool now that, for some reason, she stopped singing.
Fuck. Well. Whatever. I'm gonna reach out with. I'm gonna just like kind of keep my head down and reach out and try to grab this thing and hit it with a blight.
Okay, you're averting your gaze so that you're not looking at it. I'm gonna need
And
you.
it's right in front of me. It's not an attack roll, but
It's not an attack roll. Okay, then you're fine.
so.
Ooh.
DC
Damn.
15 con save. Alright, this is going to be interesting. It does
Oh.
make it save. So that will be
17.
17 points of nasty damage. Alright.
And I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself.
Okay. Go ahead. Alright, and you heal 5 points. Corellian, you're up.
I'm pretty sure this thing is using a lot of different types of magic. And I remember I'm holding on to something that does really nasty things to magic. So I'm gonna try to stab her with it twice.
What are we talking about? You don't have that. You gave it to Soria.
Did I not hold on to
Yep.
that? Okay,
Yep.
in that
She
case.
asked for it, and you
yeah.
guys gave it to her to
Damn
study
it.
along with the crystal.
Okay.
Because of how they were linked, she asked for that, and you guys said okay.
Okay, never mind then.
It wouldn't have hit anyway, so.
Yeah. Not even with
But
advantage?
yes. You don't have advantage on her,
I don't.
necessarily.
Okay, well, regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and, just start hacking and slashing.
Okay. 25 will hit, though. Yeah, and you do get your other attack, because 16 will not.
Okay, and, pull arm bludgeon.
Yep, that'll
and,
hit.
I'll
Are they
add
flanking her?
The way that things are, because of the difficult terrain, yes, but it's not quite as much of a bonus as you'd think.
Right.
And, there's the,
Okay, so I need to do math again.
26.
I hate all of you. 8. Okay, hold on. 9. No, I don't need to worry about this. 7 and then 15. Okay, yeah, that hurt her. Pretty bad. Okay.
Go away, sweet singing lady.
Alright, Zuzia, you're up.
All right, I have 2 questions for you.
Sure.
For this, could I use animal friendship on this one dude that's closest to
It
me?
only works on snakes for you.
Okay.
Yep.
Good to know. And what is this venom poison that I have?
It is, alright, hold on. Oh, right, because did they give you the poison?
Or no, they only took my dagger, right?
They took
I
your
took the
poison dagger.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that is the poison dagger's effect.
okay, that's what I was
Sorry, yeah.
thinking. Just making sure.
I need to actually move that around in your character sheet so it actually makes fucking sense. I haven't done that yet. I will take care of it later.
Yeah.
Good job, GM. Good job.
Okay.
Hey, man, I do 50 character sheets a fucking day, it seems. Like, you can't hold me to everything.
So I'm going to use my short bow against the lady.
Okay. 23 will hit. Roll sneak attack. You do have people threatening. Jesus Christ. Alright, 19.
Nice.
1. Carry the 1. I'm doing a lot of math, dude. It's ridiculous. Alright. And you still have your bonus action and movement.
All right. I want to use a dagger and then move away. So.
Okay, so you can throw a dagger. You could shoot a short bow shot again, but unfortunately 17 just misses her as she notices you all of a sudden poking out from behind the bear with the arrow. She sort of, oh fuck, and doesn't dodge the arrow, but does manage to dodge the dagger. All right.
And how far can I move from
You
her?
can move 30 feet total in any given round, unless you dash, which you can do as a bonus action or an action.
I'm just gonna move back a little bit.
Okay.
Could move out of the water.
It's an
That's
option.
probably.
Probably be a good idea.
I'll just move on to the coastline.
Okay. So you recognize what happened last time, and you just kind of gingerly step out of the water, like, not my thing. All right, Urbith, Birdie, you're up. You are no longer considered grappled.
Okay, so I can move.
You can move. You can do whatever you want. You have your full turn now.
I'm going to take the disengage action
Okay.
and here. No, to that one. Yeah.
Okay. So through the water is considered difficult terrain.
So that'd be 20.
So that uses
No, it's not.
Oh,
All right.
motherfucker.
Yeah, because of your stupid fucking feet. All right, yeah. God, I forget about this shit all the time.
You have stupid feet. Yay.
Yeah, he does have stupid feet. All right, yeah. Anything
And
else?
I see. I used my action for the disengage thing, so
Isn't it a
yeah.
bonus action for you?
You do have a bonus action free.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because of rogue.
Yes, rogue
Well,
thing.
you would still do that. You called it as your action, but I'm willing to let you rescind that if you'd like. You can have an action. That's all right.
And I'll use my bonus action to disengage,
Right.
and then, yeah, I'll use my longbow.
Okay. Who are you attacking?
Her.
Okay. That will hit. All right, so it's 21.
That one doesn't.
And that one misses. Okay. All right, that brings us to the brown bears.
Does this one need to make a save or anything from the paralysis?
Let's see. No, it does. It ends at the end of its turn here. So
Okay.
it basically is paralyzed 2 rounds if it,
Okay.
if you look into the gaze of these things.
Then this brown bear is gonna try to multi-attack old girl.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
No advantages or anything for flanking or
Nope.
any of that stuff, right?
Not with her. Not while she's in water. 22 will hit. Let's see. Because you're not at range, the bear is going to take some fire damage here.
Yep.
Don't worry about that. It will take full 26 fire damage.
Okay.
Oh man, and with that, she's looking kind of rough. That brings us to Nyx.
Okay, I want to back up 15 feet again
Okay.
and roll what? Charisma save?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a charisma save. Yeah,
There
okay,
you
so the
go.
blindness actually fades from your eyes. You can see now. So you still have, we'll call that, it's typically considered your action to do that, specifically with this particular ability. However, you do still have your bonus action.
Okay, that's it then.
Okay. Oh, she is not happy. Okay. Ta.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna lay into her because fuck her. Actually, let me check something really quick.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I want to use my bonus action to use Second Wind to heal 1d10 plus my fighter level.
Okay. So 1d10 plus 8.
8, yeah. Just
Damn!
Nice.
Nice.
Good.
Alright.
I needed
Nice.
that.
Yeah. Alright. What you got?
Okay, and then yeah, I'm gonna hit her with the sword twice.
Alright.
Also, what's the rule on flanking at this point? It's plus 2.
It's going to be a plus 2 from now on. It's
For-
just
to hit, not damage, right?
to hit.
Okay.
Yep. That'll hit.
I need it.
Okay, so let me do the math. Actually,
Wait, hold on.
this is 2 connections. You are going to take a burning touch.
Mhm.
Not going to take the crit damage, just the 20 fire damage.
Okay.
So 7. So that's 23 total. Jesus, hold on.
Wait, Rebin, if advantage is a plus 2 now, when I swung my halberd last round for the 16, it would have been an 18, right?
Yes, it would have. That was my bad. We'll fix that later. It doesn't really matter right now. She's really hurt.
Cool.
Anything else, Ta?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Okay. In this case, the Drakon. The first one is gonna come after you, Bramnik. You are currently averting your gaze, so you don't have to deal with its dissolving gaze. However, it sort of rears back for a second. You can hear this horrible gurgling sound as it launches a acid breath directly at you. I don't know why it always does the attack thing. It's bullshit. I need to put them in its spells. But I need you to make me a DC 13 con save.
Right. And this isn't at advantage.
Not advantage. Nope. This is just a regular con save.
Wow.
You take 28 acid damage, and now I need you to roll me a DC 14 concentration check with advantage.
Nope.
Your
Whoa.
bears
Bye-bye, bears.
Aw,
disappear.
sad panda.
Okay, but that's all it can do. The second one, however, is going to move. How is he going to move? Yeah, he'll move here and gains a flanking bonus against you, Carillion.
Oh no.
However, yeah, they are going to do the exact same thing. I need both Carillion and Ta to make me DC 15 or DC 13 con saves. Okay,
made it.
nice. Not 20
28.
and an 8.
Oh.
And,
Well,
Okay.
10 with the +2, but that's
And,
still.
So 31 acid damage halved to 15 for Carillion, and Ta, you take all of it.
I do have acid resistance because I am a black dragonborn.
You do. You take 15 reduced to 7 for that.
All right, yeah, that's great.
Hey, it's finally coming in handy, guys.
Good thing I have potions.
It's been like 2 months.
Meanwhile,
I
at
don't
that
think we
point,
ended up potions yet.
Shh. Shut up.
considering the situation, Ta, I'm so sorry, but I need you to make me a second con save.
Mm-hmm.
+2, buddy.
Okay,
Okay, yeah,
you
19.
managed to, as you sort of look up at this thing, belching this nasty acid in your direction, you catch yourself looking into its eye for a second, and you start to feel that paralysis taking over, but you shrug it off just barely. Okay, it does bring us to Avasana. She is going to look at both of you. Okay, so the first attack is going to be at Ta.
Mm-hmm.
So slam for 20.
Nope.
Oh. The second attack is going to be. Let's see. You know what? She might do that. I don't know. Okay, her second attack is going to be everyone within 90 feet, so that's everyone, is going to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
What
Ah,
is
damn
what
it.
Deafen.
is up? Is that a spell?
That is one of her abilities.
God damn it.
Does that-
Birdie. Okay, everybody, come on. Oh, traffic. Carillion, you make it.
+3, yes.
Ta,
makes
you
it.
actually
Oh, with the
make
bonus.
it with the
Yeah,
bonus.
with the bonus.
You're
Barely.
welcome, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so Birdie, Evil, and Nyx, you all of a sudden hear this loud scream. Actually, all of you do. However, it is so incredibly deafening. Ta and Bramnik and Carillion, you kind of quickly put your hands up, cover your ears. The rest of you aren't quite so quick. And all of a sudden, it's like an archer. Mop, mop. You can't hear anything. With that, Avasana looks at each of you, says something again in Sylvan. Birdie,
Nope, I can't hear
you're
her.
the only person that would have understood, but you can't hear anything. But with that, the whirlpool below her begins to spin even harder, and she starts to sink into it. Ta, Carillion, you each get an opportunity attack
So
as she attempts to escape into the plane of water.
I have a question.
Okay?
Well, technically 2 questions. One, would you retcon the 15 from my halberd, which would have hit? I'll take the fire damage. Also, would
Okay.
that
So you would have taken. So go ahead and roll your halberd, real quick. We'll add that, and you will take 34 fire damage
Wait, what was? hold
for
on.
the hit. Just roll a halberd attack, real quick.
Cool.
All right, so that would be 15. Yeah.
34 is to me.
No, that was just to Carillion for the retcon
previously.
attack. Now,
Ooh, wow.
actually, but yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Actually, I'll re-roll it. Maybe you guys will get lucky. Let's see, Burning Touch. It's 27 to Ta. Carillion, are you? So you're gonna attack?
yeah.
Fucking better attack.
She disappears?
Yes, but I also have a question for when she casted whatever the hell she did. Does that trigger my Mage Slayer?
It is not a spell.
It's just an
It
ability.
is- She is a. I will give this to you guys. Actually, Bramnik, you would notice this. She is a fey creature.
Yep.
These are natural abilities, not spells.
Okay.
So if
Yeah,
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
roll
go
an
ahead
attack,
and,
go ahead and roll an attack. That 21 was just to retcon the earlier hit. I just wanted the damage number. So go ahead. If you want to make an opportunity attack as she disappears, you can.
I believe I will, and I will also use Destructive Wrath for maximum damage.
Oh, okay.
No,
17 doesn't hit.
no.
Plus
Well,
the
plus
2
three.
for
Plus 2 for
As-
flanking.
Oh,
Yes.
19 does hit.
Yay!
I'm
What
gonna
is
add
that
a-
total damage gonna be? That's a 1d10. Okay, so I need to actually do
15,
fucking math
16,
now.
16
But you're using
plus
destructive wrath, so it doesn't fucking matter. What level smite was that?
second level. That's,
Second level.
yeah.
So it's 2d8 plus 1d8 for the second level, right?
24.
So that's 24 damage. And then your weapon attack, what is your max? What is it? It's a 1d10, right?
1d10
1d10 plus 5 plus 1.
Yep.
No, it's plus 6 because it's a plus 1.
16, so 40
So
total.
that's 40 damage. You do, however, take the same 27 points of fire damage.
I'm down.
So,
I would have gone, but I went back up to 1 because of Relentless Endurance.
okay. However, so here's what happens. As she almost zips under the water,
No.
going into the plane, Ta, you swing out, carving a huge chunk into her shoulder. You kind of hear a cry out as Carillion, not even actually attacking, just shoves the polearm's blade between her legs, and she bifurcates herself going through the portal. However, you do still have 2 dangerous creatures in here. Carillion, you are down, you are underwater. The, let's see.
Still have water
Considering that
breathing.
you are unconscious,
I don't know if this is going to wait till my turn, but I wanted to try and grab him to keep him from going. I didn't know it was a plane to the place to the plane of water or whatever. But
that's the point.
if it appears to go somewhere, I want to grab him.
He's, right now he's not falling in there. He's fallen next to it, but the water has picked up. Okay, you know what? I'll make me an athletics check.
Oh no!
No!
I push you into the portal.
I disappear
need
forever. I die my true
Everyone
death.
in the water to make me a strength saving throw. As she falls through, it's the top of the turn, and the water does surge.
I can't.
I know.
Yeah. Bye,
Nix,
Carillion.
you make it?
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it's only DC 15. Okay, the two of you stay put. However, as the bifurcated body goes into this small portal, Corellion's body, you reach out to grab him before he falls into it, but the whirlpool starts to pull him in through the portal as well. Thank God for water breathing, or else it would be 2 death saves per round. So Bramnik,
Right.
it's your turn. You have a giant fucking thing in front of you. What do you want to do?
Yep.
Are you averting your gaze?
Yeah. Still.
All right.
Question though, would I recognize them as fake creatures as well, or are they monstrosity?
These are not. Make me a nature check.
Nature. I have no idea.
You aren't sure what they are. You do know they're not Fey. That's about as far as you've got.
Had a lot of ones tonight.
I'm gonna. I want to use Sylvain against it.
Okay.
I just want to. I know it's right in front of me, so I'm just gonna whip out with.
All right. It's still going to be at disadvantage.
Fuck.
Averting gaze, man. That or try to take the con save. All right. Unfortunately, as you
That was a
pull
crit.
Sylvain up, I know, and whip it at it. It sort of almost exactly opposite to Sylvain. As it sort of curls out to attack, it turns around the thing, sort of looking and trying to get you to meet its gaze.
Yeah, I'll bonus action healing word myself at 2nd level.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you heal
You're-
10 points of damage. Curly, I do
You're
need
in
you to
a
make me a
portal. I
death
can't
save.
do anything for you.
Okay, good. So that is 1 in the success column. Zuzia, you are up. I need to know if you are going to look at these creatures or not.
Look at them?
Their eyes seem to be paralyzing people periodically.
Oh, well then
You can
I'm just...
You can try to avert your gaze from them,
Yeah,
and you can still take attacks, but they will be at disadvantage.
okay. Ooh,
You do
I'm
have
gonna
other
use...
actions you can do too.
Yeah, I'm gonna use... I'm not gonna look at them, but I'm gonna use Firebolt on...
Okay,
One
it's
of
still at
them.
disadvantage, but go for it. Which one do you want to attack?
No, my thingy wasn't...
Okay.
The one that's
That one?
closest. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, a 13 does not hit. Your firebolt sort of streaks past, exploding right next to Brandwick's head, in fact, kind of freaking him out.
Do I get to
You
do
do
another
still
one?
have a bonus action.
Can I do Firebolt again?
No.
Okay, then
you
I'm
can
gonna
only cast-
throw a dagger at that same one.
So, here's the only downside is, if you take an attack action, you can throw as a bonus action because it's kind of an extension of that attack action. If you don't take the regular attack action, you're not going to be able to throw. Sorry, it's
Okay,
fucking stupid, but it's
so
the
then
way
I
that
could
it
use
works.
my short bow then?
No,
No,
you,
so-
you
You
cannot
Then I-
cast a
attack.
spell, so
then
all you have is
nothing?
bonus left. Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
nothing.
you can't do that unless you actually take the physical attack action
Okay.
of any kind. Then you can use your bonus action to follow up that attack. It's sort of like creating a hole for you to then offhand through.
hmm
So,
I'm actually
but you do have you can move and you can try to hide if you want. There's not a lot of places to hide, but you can try.
yeah, only 30 feet though, right?
You can move 30 feet, and with a dash, you can move up to 60, and you can take that as your bonus action.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna do that and move.
The water is difficult terrain still,
True.
so it's half speed.
So it takes double movement. So that would be where you could get to here,
Yeah, I'd still be
With
in the
that.
water.
but you could get to here.
Or
I'm gonna
In
move
fact,
there.
If you took the that works. All right, Birdie, you're up.
Yeah.
Hurtin?
Not too bad.
not as much as
Okay.
me.
Which way is this guy facing?
Currently, he is sort of looking back between Birdie and where Zuzia was. So he is looking in your direction right now.
Okay.
So you have to avert your gaze.
Fuck it. I'll try and attack that
Okay.
one.
All right. Averting gaze then? Or
Yep.
are you going to try to go for the con save? All right. So 25 will still fucking hit. Jesus Christ, I forgot about that
And
shit.
that one does not.
That one does not. So that's 18. Okay. No, that's a 3. Okay. Yeah, your first arrow manages to sink into part where the wing connects up to the body. You can kind of see it stagger there for a second, the wing a little jerky as it tries to get itself back under control. Nyx, you're up. So for the purposes of this, yeah, you are no longer blind. I forgot, which is always a plus.
Even though I'm deaf right now, am I still able to? Oh wait, no, I'm not deaf anymore because she's dead, right? Or gone, whatever.
You are still deaf. You are all still deaf right now.
I mean,
Yep.
I can still use verbal.
you
Shit,
can,
right?
you can still use verbal
Even though I
stuff.
can't hear
If
it. Okay.
somebody tries to talk to you, you're just not gonna hear it.
Okay. I want to look at Birdie and shoot at the dude over here with in my peripheral vision.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. If your eyes meet, you know, that it has the chance, you'll have to make that con save. So, do you want to make sure that it won't happen, or do you wanna? That's your choice.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I'll just not look.
Okay. Avert your gaze. So these attacks are with disadvantage. The 18 will fucking hit though. So that one's starting to look a little hurt. I wish that first one hit because that would have been nice. Okay. Do you want to do anything else? You still have a bonus action, and you have movement.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Ta, you're up.
All right. This is gonna be interesting. I want to take a potion, but also probably give one to Carillion, so that would be bonus action for me and action for him,
He's
right?
fallen through the portal.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. I thought he was falling through the portal. Not.
He's about, well, okay, for the purposes of this, we'll say he's about halfway in, because she kind of plugged up the hole for a second.
Okay.
But,
then,
yeah, he's about halfway in.
But it's
Yeah,
probably gonna
I
be
wanna-
more like my feet, my bottom half.
All right, yeah, I want
You're about waist far through. By the end of this turn, though, you are going to go all the way through if something doesn't
I'm gonna
change.
try and grab him again.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
Hey, that's better.
Yeah, you managed to sort of grab him by the back of the armor, and you're just gonna pull him out, basically.
Yeah, I want to kind of pull him off to the side, but not so that he gets an opportunity attack from the dragon thingy. So basically, just
Okay.
out of the portal of like
Yeah.
kind of in my space, and then I could like move down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can pull him kind of. I was gonna say, yeah. Actually, I was gonna pull him right to where you were, but that's
Oh
fine.
no,
It doesn't matter. Actually, you. Yeah. You can just pull him right out to there. That's fine. We'll say that uses your movement
Sure.
for the purposes of this, so you still have your action and bonus action.
Oh, okay, awesome.
But you
Then
cannot move.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I want to use my bonus to take a potion, and then if I have my action, I could give him a potion, or I could attack, and then everybody has mostly disadvantage from this guy. Well, there's only 2 of us in range of it. I'll give him a potion, I guess. Potions for everybody.
Potions for everyone. All right.
That's going to be just a potion of healing is what I have on my belt
Okay.
for
For Birdie. Or
No,
no, for
for-
Birdie, for Krellian.
brilliant. Yeah.
All right. So that is 2d4 plus 2. Yep.
Hey.
So, yeah, so you shove the potion down Corellian's gullet. Corellian, you sort of come to, realize you're underwater and start panicking for breath for a second until you realize, oh, I can breathe down here. This is awesome. You manage to recover some health, sort of pulling Corellian, along behind you at this point. Currently, Corellian, you are prone, but you are alive,
For now.
which is a start. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. This is gonna be
Being alive is a
interesting.
transient experience for me.
I think Yeah. All right. So that brings us to the Dracons. This first one up here. Oh, I need to.
Oy vey.
Nope. Nope. Okay.
I'm
Breath weapons don't recharge.
How
Thank
deep is the water?
God.
Would we both be completely underwater at this point?
No, it's
No,
that's where I
no,
was
no, no.
following,
It's
like,
not that
knee
deep.
height.
It's about mid thigh to waist height, depending on who you are. For you,
Oh.
it's probably like just above the knees.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like all this happened and nobody had any idea or what.
Yeah. Okay. So what? How would they do this? Considering Avasana's down. Okay. Yeah. So this first one is going to make a single bite at you,
Yep.
Bramnik. So 22.
Yep.
So 7 piercing and 9 acid damage.
Yep.
It will then, seeing prey close by,
No.
move to here.
As a reaction as a warcaster, I'm going to cast Entangle on it.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I'm a
20-foot square needs to make. What is your spell DC?
15.
Oh, they don't have shit for strength. Oh, fuck!
All
That
right.
is the
Well,
most beautiful move I have. But unfortunately, it manages to sort of the vines grow around it for a moment, and it somehow, being pissed off and being it manages to sort of rip things apart. And makes it over here. It is going to do a tail attack at advantage against Utah.
not before receiving my halberd attack.
You are currently prone.
An advantage or +2?
+2, sorry.
Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
attack while I'm prone.
So you are currently prone underwater, having just been revived. I'm gonna have to say, more for like the situation. I mean, you can do it, but it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Cool. I'll roll again.
That's the best I can do.
Ah!
Okay. Yeah, you sort of swing wide on your back underwater. This
I
is
see- I
fucking
just see
weird.
something moving, so I'm just swinging at it wildly.
Exactly.
Something touched me!
It turns out to be
There's
Todd. You
something in the
smack him in
water.
the face. Fucking divine smite Todd down.
Please
to
don't,
death.
please don't do that.
All right, so +2 on this. Okay, so 15. That
Nope.
one does not hit.
Nope.
This second one. Let's see, it's going to.
After seeing a halberd waving around and like just above the water.
It's just flailing about.
What would it do? Yeah, I think it would try. Okay. It is going to risk it for the biscuit. It starts taking off
I'm not a biscuit.
Did not
and
just
comes over trying to seek out what it perceives as weaker prey.
opportunity attack.
You do get an opportunity attack. Carillion does not.
Nope, I already used my reaction.
Alright. Was it the one on the right that took its turn for the attempted tail attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
Okay.
took the attacked with the tail attack.
Okay, then
This
yes,
one is not attacked yet.
I will take the opportunity attack. Then.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, he's looking a little rough. However, this one here is going to go for you, Zuzia.
No, she has disadvantage now because I attacked that one.
Was it at the start of your turn? First thing you attacked.
Oh, hang
you
on.
didn't attack
yeah,
anything
it's
last turn. So you.
yeah, it's an attack on my
actually-
turn. You're correct. It's
Yeah.
not an opportunity. It's an attack on.
Yeah,
my
I wish it was because that would have been beautiful, but I gotta follow the rules.
No, that's fine.
So the
I
first
love
one
it.
is going to be a tail attack against you, Zuzia, as it flies in. So 25.
That hits.
So you take 8 bludgeoning damage as its tail whips out, sort of smacking you across the back. It then reaches out with its bite attack. 20. Holy crap, I'm rolling well. And that is, you can uncanny dodge once. I will say that as a little bit of an piece of advice at this point.
How do I
Uh,
do those things that are
You just,
in
you
there?
just say it. It's a reaction.
Okay.
It means that if this thing were to run away from you, you couldn't get a reaction attack on it until after your next turn. But you can reduce the damage by half with Uncanny Dodge. So if you want to do that, since you're learning your character still, that is totally fine. Which would make this only 10 points of damage instead of 21.
Okay, well then I'm gonna do that.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Okay, and it sits there. Considering the situation, yeah, all right. That does bring us to Bramnik.
Is the water still trying to pull them in?
It actually, yes, it is. So that's a DC 15 strength save for anyone currently in the water. So that's Nyx, Ta, and
Oh,
No.
why, Brimnick?
Nyx.
Why?
Okay, let's see
You
it, Ta.
doomed me.
Yeah.
Ta is fine.
That's
Well, I
okay, three.
wanted to pull it farther away.
15 feet for Nyx. Carillion, you see this hole below you as it draws you in. And you're scrabbling for rocks, and you pick up a couple on the way. But that doesn't really help you stay in that spot very well, and you actually get sucked through the hole this time.
As it's happening,
Um,
can I cast Control Water and reverse the flow of the water?
Do you have a reaction?
I mean, it was my
It's a new
turn. I was
round.
gonna try to do it on my turn anyways.
Unfortunately, it's a lair action. If you had a reaction, I would totally let you do it, but
It's okay.
Oh, I used my reaction to cast
yeah.
on.
So, unfortunately, yeah, it is the way it is. You go through, you see the portal in front of you. It's about 10 feet in front of you. You can even see, like, the ass end of Ta, or at least his helmet sort of gleaming through the portal itself. But as you look around, you just see ocean
Oh, fuck.
above you, below you.
Hope you're a good swim.
Right, everywhere. You are currently in the plane of water, and thank God for water breathing.
But he's in heavy
Literally,
armor, so
that
he's
was the
sinking.
best move you guys could have made, and I
Yep.
was... Yeah, okay. Bramnik, you are up.
Fuck my life.
The rest of you just see Corellian disappear into this portal.
Alright.
Just remember, just keep
Last.
swimming. Just keep swimming.
Use my last 4th level spell
I
to
would.
cast fucking thing. To cast Wall of Fire. Huzzah! Oh, that's not the right.
Okay. Holy shit. Yeah, roll out Wall of Fire for me. I don't remember the spell that well.
Yeah.
I would, but I am wearing plate armor.
You
Oh,
see
it didn't do
15
shit for damage. God.
Dex save. Alright, let's see.
Wow.
So this will be the top one near Ta. Takes it all. And that's actually like the fresh one, so comparatively. And the second one does make his save, so he will take 6.
And I'll bonus.
Yeah, but I mean it's an ongoing thing, which could
Yeah.
be useful if you can pin him.
Yeah.
Alright, anything
Bonus
else?
Action healing word for my
Okay.
last spell slot.
Okay.
8.
Brilliant. You see in front of you, about 10 feet away, a portal back to safety. However, you're currently in plate armor,
I knew it.
with no floor underneath you,
You are sinking like
and nothing attaching you to, like, there's no rope or anything. Like, what I want you to do is make me an athletics check. I want to see how far you sink as you attempt to not sink, assuming that's what you want to do.
Yep.
Okay, so you are struggling against the weight of the plate armor, the pole arm, which you've kind of like stuffed, you know, kind of on your back as best you can. You're swimming as hard as you possibly can. You only sink 15 feet.
Okay, that's not
You
too
managed-
bad.
Oh, only?
You managed to not sink the full 60. Or, sorry, 30 feet that I was going to have you sink. But Yeah, you managed to fight it back as best you can.
Let's see,
However,
what can I do?
that is all your movement. That is your action. You have a bonus action, and that's it.
He prays.
I mean,
I don't
the
think
worst
I can
idea.
bonus action lay on hands myself. That's gonna be an
no, it's an action.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do I have here? I've never looked harder on my character sheet in my entire life.
Also, Evil, welcome to a quasi-boss fight. I figured this would be a good introduction.
And welcome to
Thanks.
the usual outcome of a quasi-boss fight.
Hey,
I was
don't.
nice to you guys before. I'm playing it for real now. I gave
also-
Evil 2 seconds to get into the groove of things, and we're
No, yeah,
back to where we were.
That's literally all I do. I send a prayer to Zarquan, give me the strength to conquer my current trial.
Okay. Suzia, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna use my rapier on the guy that's right beside me,
Okay.
and my cat's gonna meow at us.
That will hit. You do not get sneak attack,
Okay.
unfortunately. But you do manage to do 6 damage.
Can I use another weapon and do an action?
No, so that was your action. That's your
Okay.
attack.
So I can't
You can
move.
then use, as a bonus action, you can attack again
Uh-huh.
with your offhand weapon.
Uh-huh.
And you can move, but it
Okay.
will get an opportunity attack at you. Also, I have to ask, are you going to look at it? Because
No.
not going to look at it, then that unfortunately doesn't hit.
Well,
AC is-
so like looking at it in its eyes or looking at it anywhere is blinding
so
people.
if
Do
you
we not
look
know?
at it, it's going to move its head in front of you. You
Okay.
get the feeling that it is a predator of some kind that uses this to stun
Okay.
its prey and then eat it, so it's very adept at doing this.
Okay. I'm gonna use a dagger.
As a
And-
bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll that one. It'll be with disadvantage, but still. Might get lucky. That hits. So that's 8 damage. Okay, so 4. Okay. He's looking kind of rough. You can move. It will get an opportunity attack at you if you do.
Do I also have dash still?
You don't have dash.
Okay.
So you can basically, the way to think of it is, as you're at, you get 3 parts to your turn. Your action, you can attack with a weapon, or you can throw a firebolt or a spell or something most of the time. Your bonus action is usually going to be your dash or a disengage or a hide action, and then you do have 30 feet of movement every turn, unless I
Okay.
say otherwise. Depending on the situation. If you're paralyzed, you don't get any movement, that sort of shit. But you're
Gotcha.
not, so you're good. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna move, and I think I'll move like right here.
Okay, so it is going to take a quick attack at you. It can only get a tail attack out at you, but I'm pretty sure 21's going to hit. You do take 8 extra bludgeoning damage
Okay.
from that attack. All right. Birdie, you're up.
I'm gonna attack this one.
Which one?
Send
Sorry.
the bottom one.
Okay. Yep, that's the one that's definitely looking a little more hurt right now.
So
Even without
17
looking, yeah, that'll
and
hit. 17.
23.
So, yeah, both of those will hit. There's 17 damage. Nice. Okay, I need to do math again. Alright. Christ, he's hurting. He's hurting. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, Nyx, you are up.
All right. I want to move there,
Okay, yep, you can totally do that.
and
You have, at that point, you have 10 feet of movement left if you choose to use it later, that's all.
I want to glance at the reflection of this guy in the water.
Okay.
Does
All right.
anything happen at all? Does he fucking look at me and shit? Like, does
You
looking
get
at
the
his
feeling,
reflection-
currently he seems to be somewhat occupied, but Yeah, as you're sort of looking that way, at the reflection, nothing seems to happen.
All right, good. I'm gonna fucking cast something I don't think I've casted before.
Is it a fireball?
No. Here we go. Come on, money shot.
Wow,
What-
what the
Christ.
fuck is that?
Oh, cancel. Okay.
Oh, that's
so
I-
you need to roll me 1d20. Roll me a spell attack. So 1d20 plus your spell attack modifier, whatever that is. So
Charisma plus proficiency.
yeah, charisma plus prof.
So wait, what is that then?
16.
And roll it twice.
Wait, so 1d20 plus. Wait, what? Is my charisma?
It's a spell attack, basically. It's like
What's your spell attack bonus on your spell page? What's that say?
How about this? Yeah, we'll need to tweak that in the
Oh,
end.
8. Okay, sorry.
All right, so 1d20 plus 8. Roll it twice.
Wow.
Okay. Now roll me 2d8. And what level are you casting this at? I don't remember what your...
I have to cast it at 4th.
Okay. God, I hate this sort of shit. You know what? I'm going to add this spell properly to your sheet right now.
So that's
hold
1d6
on.
extra and then another 3 from... Or,
Cast bolt.
So.
That would
This
be
is
an extra
considered a
3d6.
first level spell, just so you know, but yeah.
Oh, you said first level or 4th?
It's considered a first level spell. However, all right, 2d8 for the first. Sorry. Stop moving. I'm doing this. I'm fixing it. I'm doing the thing. All right, 1d6.
D9.
And then higher level casting is a d8. I think you get 1 extra d8 per.
You
Now.
1d6 extra damage for each.
Oh, is it?
Up first, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so 1d6. Alright, so go ahead and roll that now. And we have a 3 and a 1. Okay. Which means you can choose acid or fire. But go ahead and click on cast bolt, cast it at level 4. Because I think it'll work now. If I did my job right.
Doubtful.
So 7 and 4. So you got 11 damage under that, I guess? 1d6 plus... No, that's
first
not right.
level.
No, it'd be 3 extra d6, right?
2d8, 1d6. What the fuck? I hate this. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll the extra, or it'll be 1, 2, yeah, it'll be, roll 3d6. I'm gonna need to figure out how to do this spell the right way. Eventually. Alright, so 9. So that is a total of 20 damage. You can choose it either being acid damage or fire damage. Make your choice.
I'll do fire.
Okay. So 20 fire damage. Which one did you attack?
The one that's in the water, because I'm looking at his reflection.
Okay. So as that impacts, it certainly felt it. You can see licks of flame coming up around a little bit of a charred edge on it. Anything else?
Does that jump? What triggers the jump? Because it said a jump.
If you roll 2 of the same on the 2d8.
Oh, okay. If it's a double, okay, that's what.
Yep,
All right.
that's what the jump is.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Ta, you are up.
Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. So I am going to take the 50 feet of rope that I have in my pack, and so is the current pulling things like not necessarily like hard right now, but like
No, it's not. It surges periodically, but it's certainly pulling stuff slowly, or not slowly, but actually at a pretty decent pace. down there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, just tell me if this is too much to do in one action. So I want to tie one end of the rope to myself, and then I'm either going to just drop the rope in, or I'm going to tie it to my great axe and drop that in, just so it drops faster on the other side. But I don't know if that's going to be like too much to do in one action.
Or just
Okay.
jab.
So tying it to yourself, I'm gonna count that as like a bonus action because it just has to do with you. You've got your rope, and I'll say pull your rope out as your free action.
Okay. Yep.
If you wanted to pull out your great axe and tie it to it and then drop it, that I would say that would be a little bit too much. However, this is going to sound weird because there's a rock there. I will say you could tie it to a rock and chuck that in the hole.
Sure,
But
that's
actually pulling the great axe out and all that's a little much.
Yeah, that's fine. I
Alright.
wanted some kind of weight there that I could.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can do that. Are you gonna like chuck it in there, or are you gonna drop it in, or what?
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm gonna chuck it in because I want it to like
Give me
actually
athletics.
get to him quicker.
This is a feat of strength. Let's see how far you can manage this.
Oh, you fucking. Why don't you roll
Okay.
there too? Roll on a
If it would have been at 20, that would have been awesome.
Corellian,
Smashes
at
it.
this point, you see about 25 feet ahead of you. Or no, at this point, with a 12, about 20 feet ahead of you. A rock with a rope attached to it, falling down, towards you. It looks like salvation to you.
I'm gonna.
You are currently, I will say this, you are currently 25 feet from the portal. There's 50 feet of rope. If you fail an athletics check, you're going to go past it. And nobody else knows how far away you are right now. However,
Okay.
Drakon. So the first one, seeing you do that, Ta, this other one is going to attack you.
Sure.
So it'll be a tail attack for 10, no. Bite, crit.
Oh, even if I do shield, that's not gonna...
It's nat 22.
Oh, okay. What's the damage?
So
I'm
15
down.
piercing damage.
Doesn't matter, I'm
and
down.
No.
25. Okay.
I'm unconscious. So now I'm just dead weight on this end.
I mean,
Oh,
you're pretty
man.
fucking heavy, bro.
I have constructed the ultimate death trap, apparently.
Yep.
I think this
So,
is good.
at this point, Ta,
Wait,
you slip into unconsciousness. At the top of the round, you are the only two in the water. You begin to slip down there. Now, it is too far for you to go all the way through, but you are currently halfway through the portal.
Okay.
We'll say it's your head side because that's way funnier. So your head sticks out. You, Corellian, you see Ta's form.
Oh yeah,
The
Tom.
rope starting to fall. He doesn't seem to be moving, but he's about halfway through the rope tied to his belt, and that's about all you can see, really. You see his legs sticking up behind him. And for the rest of you, you see two very shiny metal boots sticking just out of the water. That brings us to Bramnik.
these two take wall of fire damage on their turn.
Yes, they. Oh, yeah, they do. Roll that real quick. Or no, they didn't even do their fucking turn other than this one.
Okay.
All right,
well,
so that's
no,
this guy's turn.
They
This
were
one
just so
here
happy
is
that they knocked me
going
out.
to move to.
They don't get to make the save. They just automatically take the damage.
Okay, so
And if he moves there, he's
this
still
one
within
here
10
will
feet.
take 19. Hold
Yeah,
on. Let me just do the math real quick so I can keep up. All right. All right. So what was that?
So if they end their turn within 10 feet of the wall, they take the damage automatically. They don't get a save. They don't...
Okay. This one here is going to attack Nyx. So it'll be a bite at 17.
Yep.
So 10 piercing and 9 acid damage.
Okay.
I'll say, and it's going to make a tail attack at you, Zuzia, sort of whipping it around that corner just barely. I will say this is at disadvantage. I don't think an 11 hits.
No.
All right.
And it takes that night.
Now we're at the top, and yeah, and all that happens. Sorry, I totally forgot about that guy. But this other one will take 19 points of fire damage. Jesus Christ, he's and he's looking very, very rough right now.
Oh, both of them do, right?
If
So
he
this one here looks way worse than this one here.
Okay. Not that I would know.
Oh no, it's
Tom,
pretty obvious.
Tom.
This one here has a bunch of cuts and slashes from Ta and everybody. This one here looks mildly singed,
Medium rare.
comparatively. If you had to guess, he's taking about half as much damage. Ramnik.
Can I? Alright, so can I use my Thorn Whip cantrip as a non-damaging cantrip to try to like whip around Ta and just grab onto him and hold him?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So you're gonna throw a Thorn Whip.
But I don't want to I don't want to hurt him because I know he's
Right.
unconscious, right? So
We'll
I just want to
call
use
this,
it as a
because it's essentially a whip, we'll essentially call this a grapple check.
Okay.
I need an athletics or a strength from you.
I gotta get within range to do it, but
Okay.
let's see.
Sure.
Oh well, he's within 30 feet. I can.
Well,
do it
no,
from
yeah,
here.
he's gonna be, and right now he's actually basically right over this.
Alright,
So
so
he's
athletic.
basically over top of where Avasana was. So yeah, I need an athletics or a strength from you.
Come on, don't fuck me.
This is
I believe in you.
okay. You managed to kind of slow him down. I'm not gonna necessarily say you've managed to stop him for the most part.
And then
As
can
far
I
as you
use
can
whatever
tell.
movement I have to just start pulling, like, and start walking,
I will say
or like start pulling the, whip back
okay.
towards me.
Yeah, you can certainly try. Currently it is at a 30-foot reach, right? You need to get
Yeah.
further away than 30 feet
So
from him to have any effect.
I have 25.
'Cause you attach to him. Yep, you attach to him at 30 feet.
Do the guardians disappear when I lose consciousness?
So,
In fact, they do.
I'm gonna write that down.
So yeah.
alright. So I'm now 35 feet away from him.
Okay, so you're starting to pull him up a little bit.
Don't do that.
Not a huge amount, but you're certainly starting to pull him up a little bit.
Right.
You seem to have stopped him from going through. However, he's a big form. The water is moving against him, so you managed to hold him there. And like I said, you've probably pulled him up, let's say, to his shoulders now,
Okay.
but not too far. Carillion, I need you to make me that athletics check. This is gonna be make or break right now.
No! Why? I used up all my good rolls last week. That's what happened. I used all of my good rolls.
You're fighting so hard, and all of a sudden, it just your muscles spasm with the exertion as you slip backwards. You are now 50 feet from Ta. Because Ta was originally up. Okay. 25. You are now 55 feet.
Can I do anything?
As the water surges. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna see. We're just gonna see what happens. So.
Can I do something?
Sure.
I attempt to chuck my halberd through the portal.
Your halberd through the portal. Okay. Make me
With nothing
a.
attached to it?
Yes.
With what?
With
With
nothing,
nothing attached to it?
Okay. Make me a. This is so. Do a strength check with disadvantage. You are in the water. You are not proficient with throwing weird items.
Oh.
This is what you got.
Ah, I could chuck javelins though. I can't do it now.
You threw your halberd. You throw it up. It sort of just gets almost to Ta, and then begins to fall back.
Damn.
Fuck
Okay.
you, roll 20.
Zuzia.
Well.
Yeah, I know, right? Fuck me, right?
Yeah, like I keep wanting to get closer to them to help them, but these dudes and the fire is kind of in the way, so
Yeah.
I'm going to use my short bow on this dude that's closest to me.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack. Let's see.
It's a sneak attack because of Nyx being by him.
It is sneak attack. However, let me see here. I think that just hits. Considering everything, yeah, that just hits. Actually, you don't even need sneak attack. You send an arrow, and as it sort of begins to look in your direction, sort of noticing you pop out again after making a tail attack, you send an arrow straight through its open mouth, severing the spinal cord in the back as the thing falls, a lifeless lump in front of Nyx.
Yeah, nice job.
Woohoo!
One down.
You still have a bonus action, and you still have your movement.
Ooh, I'm gonna do. So I can't use firebolt as a bonus action, right?
No.
But I can use a dagger or a short bow
Or a short
again.
bow, yes.
All right, I'm gonna use the short bow, and I'm gonna do what whoever it was, using the reflection of the water to see how to shoot it.
Sure, it's still at disadvantage considering, but yeah, you can totally do that. Might give you a little bit of a boost. You never know. Unfortunately, that one, the glare of the fire off the water itself sort of warps the image a little bit, and it soars right past it. Unfortunately. Okay. Anything else? Might not want to go through the flame wall.
Yeah.
Come on,
You
it's
don't
fine.
be within 10 feet of it. I will give you that, because it will burn you.
I guess I'll stay right here.
Okay.
No.
Birdie, you're up.
Okay. Damn it. Yeah, I'll attack this one.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Neither of those hit.
Oh my god.
Really, roll 20? Really?
Wow, what an
Um,
extreme.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Nyx.
Help me grab.
They're permanently deafened. Remember, three of
You
our
are
party
currently-
members can't hear anything for the rest of their lives.
3 of your
Yeah.
party members can't hear anything, and 2 of them are currently in the plane of elemental water. In full plate.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
one of them is like halfway in the port.
That's
We'll
important.
see how that goes at the
That's
next
very important.
I'll just have to attack the fucking Dracon.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. Second one will not, but the first one will. Doing 5 damage, so 50.
Fireball.
Oh, I'm out of spell
Okay.
slots. I'm done.
Oh,
All right, Ta, I need you to roll me a death save.
Oh, clicking it doesn't do it?
You got.
Oh,
Oh,
there
yeah,
it goes,
double, okay. So the first one was a success. So mark 1 on your successes. The Drakon at this point. Oh, right, this guy's dead. I forgot to mark that.
good job.
What was that?
What would it do?
Is it you? A charisma?
What?
Oh, okay. Sensing some prey, it's going to move here. It's going to make a tail attack on Nyx. 15,
Yeah, that hits.
7 bludgeoning damage, and a
Okay.
bite attack on Zuzia. Oh, at least it's not the crit.
Yeah.
You might want to uncanny dodge it though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, definitely
So,
going
Instead
to.
of the 21, you take 10 damage.
Okay.
Which is a good thing in your case. The water surges. In this case, I need Bramnik to make me an athletics check. Or a strength check, I don't care. Or, sorry, strength saving throw. That's what it'll be.
Oh.
What's the text for Thorn Whip?
It's basically I make an attack, and if it hits, it pulls a creature 10 feet closer to me.
Okay. Since you're using this as a grapple, which is kind of a weird thing, alright. The Thorn Whip itself, as you're holding it, trying to hold on, the cantrip just isn't powerful enough, and it snaps.
Bye.
Ta,
Bye, guys. Nice knowing you.
you are now inside of the elemental plane of water.
Woo! First time in another plane.
Hey, what's up, brother?
completely unconscious.
I can't
no
believe
idea
Ta's
that this
coming
is
in
really
after me.
happening.
I'm started all out of my mind.
Yeah, Curly, you don't have to make it save because it's not actually like that. So
Can I just swim towards my halberd and grab it since it's falling towards me?
it's above
your
you. It's
turn.
gonna fall eventually. You
Yeah.
can try to grab it.
Yeah, can I do that?
So as it's falling, make me a dexterity check.
Ah, it's a +0 modifier.
It slips past your fingers.
Okay, cool. I guess
The
I'll
rock
just. I'll keep
At this
swimming.
point, you also do notice that the rock is in front of your face, however. Also, Ta is no longer on the other side of the plane. He is falling, completely unconscious,
Can I
directly
roll
at you.
perception to see if I think he's awake or not?
Roll me insight.
It's also, is it dark or is it light? in there?
Wow, that's my one good
There
roll.
is sort of like a dim light in
Okay.
sort of almost like Saber, you'll love this. It's sort of like kind of a twilight. It's a little murky. It's sort of, it's not dark,
Okay.
but it isn't light. Insight. All right, you are pretty freaking sure Ta is not conscious right now
I've
for
gone
whatever
from
reason.
very happy to like, oh, motherfucker.
There's my anchor.
Ta, you would sink. Yeah, Carillion. Athletics check.
At this
Do I
point,
get my turn yet?
I'm gonna go ahead and just say, they're probably not gonna reach me. I'm gonna grab one end of the rope,
Mm-hmm.
and tie a javelin to it.
Okay, you can tie a javelin to the side with the rock.
Yep.
You can take the rock off and sort of, use the pre-existing knot to tie a javelin to it. Sure.
And I guess I'm gonna try to chuck that fucking javelin as hard as I can.
Make me
Well-
a weapon, javelin attack with disadvantage.
18.
Okay.
It's got a
Let's see.
maximum range of 60 feet. Oh wait, hold
It's
on.
got a maximum range of.
oh.
It's 30. Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay, so yeah, it's you throw it as hard as you can. The javelin itself does somehow slip by the massive armored figure of Ta, sort of going almost into his armpit, but continuing up to the portal. The rope behind it, it comes out, crests the water, and falls back in. You don't know if anything is working beyond that, but everybody else, you see a javelin fling out past there. No, we're just holding your turn right now. No, your turn was not just holding the whip. It snapped at the beginning of your turn due to the water surge. You are the top of the initiative right now. So at the top of the initiative order, that's what happens. Now it's your turn.
All right. So I see a javelin.
Mm-hmm. And Carillion, I'm going to say that's, for the purposes of this, that's your turn.
Yep.
Um,
I'm totally okay with
but yeah,
that.
you do see a javelin streak out of the water and then fall back in.
So it's like right on top of where like Ta's avatar is.
Yes. As far as you can tell, it's not actually stuck into anything.
I mean, if I get here, that puts me within 5 feet of it. Does that would I be able to reach out and grab it?
You can certainly try.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. Make me another athletic check. Okay. You grab out. You kind of hold on to it. It hasn't gone taut yet. Ta hasn't fallen that far. But yeah, you managed to hold on to it. Kind of like try to steady yourself as best you can.
That's what I'll do.
All right, Zuzia, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna use my firebolt on this guy.
Okay. If you're within melee range,
Yeah,
because it's a ranged spell.
yeah.
You used a ranged attack at melee range. It does get disadvantaged, so you're gonna want to move like. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter if you're averting your gaze because you can't really get double disadvantage. But yeah, it's up to you how you want to do it. However, you will get sneak attack if you do a weapon attack right now, as Busty is next to you. And sneak attack is a lot of damage. I will give that to you as a something to think about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I already clicked it, so I mean, I guess it doesn't
Oh.
matter.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, as a new player, it's fine.
Yeah. I give everybody 3 sessions. That's just about it.
Okay.
Dick, like I am to Tom Corellian right now.
Yeah, I'm
mostly
definitely
me.
understanding a lot more now than I
Yeah.
did like last week.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do a weapon attack from point blank, you will not have disadvantage, and you can get sneak attack out of that. That is probably your highest damage potential.
Okay, I'm gonna use my rapier on him then,
All right, so roll that.
and sneak attack.
26. Okay, yeah, and
Oh,
that
yeah.
one gets sneak. Jesus fuck. So 26.
26 for 26.
3, 1. Holy crap. Okay, that was powerful. You do have a follow-up attack with a bonus action if you want, or you can try to disengage and move away. Whatever you want to do.
I want to probably disengage and move like over here.
Okay, disengage will be your bonus
Um,
action, and then your movement
Just so you know,
will get you there.
if you're gonna end your turn within 10 feet of that wall of fire, you're gonna take damage.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe
Well,
not
let me
there.
see.
That's within 10 feet. Yeah. Up.
That's
Yeah.
still.
That whole area is just a fucking inferno right now while Brandwick's got his fire wall up.
I don't think I want to go in the water, but maybe I will.
Could try to swim after someone if you wanted.
Yeah, I really want to get to him to help, but like, okay, so I'm right here. Let
If
me
you
see.
disengage,
what
you're gonna take
15
a
is.
opportunity of attack
Yeah.
or attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you use disengage, you'll have 30 feet of movement, and when you are moving with the water, it is difficult terrain, but you do gain an extra 5 feet of movement, so you can move a total of 20 feet.
All right, I'm just gonna move there then.
Okay. You take disengage action as a bonus action. All right. That'll bring us to Birdie.
Is this guy in the water?
Currently, he is not touching the water. He is flying over. He's sort of
Awesome.
trying to hover.
I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Oh boy. All right. Know where
Cast
this is
that.
gonna go. All right.
Oh,
Here we
God.
go.
Fuck him.
23 will hit. DC 14 con save. Does
Does it
make a
also-
con save, but that's still 7. And so that's 19, and that does give you sneak attack.
Yep.
Oh, okay. You can just do it on the follow up. That's fair. Okay. As you send out the first arrow, striking into his chest, the electricity sort of making its muscles bunch up like freaking crazy. You sort of take a second, pull out that second arrow, aim just right, and let go at the exact right moment, piercing its eye, having the arrow literally pop out the back of its skull as it too falls into the water, very, very dead. However, we are still in initiative order as we still have 2 people in the
And
water.
then I'm going to move down here,
Okay.
even though I
Nyx.
can't help right now.
Yep. What do you got, Nyx?
So if I close my eyes since he's so close, I'm still at disadvantage, right?
Dude, they're both dead.
Oh, they're both dead?
Birdie just shot this one through the eye into the
Oh,
brain, and it fell
fucking
down
right
dead
on.
after electrocuting it. So that
Excelente.
helps.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
You can move a total of 20 feet in the water. Just a heads up. If you're
Wait.
moving with the water's direction.
Maybe don't end there because you're gonna take
Yeah,
fire.
if you end within 10 feet of my firewall, you take damage.
Let me see here. Is that concentration?
Yeah.
You can
So
always
this-
drop it if you want.
Yeah, but I hadn't done it on my turn yet, so I gotta
Okay.
wait, right?
So this is safe then, right? Right here.
Technically, Bram Nixon is on firewall, but
I'm gonna move that arrow.
I will say, Bramnick, since we're kind of like in quasi-initiative order, I will say you can drop your firewall if you
Yeah.
so choose as a reaction.
Sure, I'll
basically.
drop it. That's a
Okay.
reaction.
All right, because I don't think it's helping you guys all that much right now.
No.
Go ahead and get rid of that then.
Alright, I don't know
'cause-
how to
oh,
do
I
that.
got it. God, I hate dealing with this shit. All right. All right. There we go.
I'll just yell, "Who has rope?" That's it.
Who's
Nobody
deaf?
can
Aren't
hear
you
Aren't you
deaf?
deaf?
I was just I was just
So-
about to actually yell out that I had rope. So
Okay.
No, I'm not deaf. Who else didn't get deafened?
I'm not
Uh,
deaf
You're
or
the
blind,
only
so-
person
I did.
alive.
Not this
right now
guy.
that isn't
Oh, yeah, I
deaf.
guess I
So me and
screamed that.
Susie are the only two that can actually hear anything. This is gonna be interesting.
Susie, help me!
I need a death save.
Come on, nat 20. No.
No,
Denied.
that is one success, one failure. The Dracons are there. I do still need everybody. I need Zuzia and Nyx to make me a strength save.
I mean, I'm technically in the water.
Jesus
as well,
Christ,
aren't I?
Strength, not stuff.
oh,
Let's
whoops.
try to outspeed the water.
Oops.
The water doesn't
Yeah.
even notice you're there.
Sorry,
don't
you
get
must start
wet.
with ST.
Okay, both of you manage to
Oh.
to not get sucked down towards the portal. Bramnick, all right, now is your turn.
I'm gonna. I mean, I've got the. I'm holding on to the halberd, right?
You've got not the halberd, the
Javelin.
Javelin. The
javelin.
javelin.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't know if anything's on the other end of this, and I don't
Okay.
want to like stick my head in the water and get sucked in. So I'm assuming I'm just gonna assume that one of them threw it and they're holding on to it. So I'm gonna start walking this way.
All right, just give me an athletics check to pull. Birdie, do you want to help?
Yes.
Okay, make it with advantage.
Right.
11.
I'm not very strong.
For the purposes of this, since they're underwater, I'll say the two of you managed to at least make it so that taut is no longer going down. Like the
hasn't
rope
caught
is
it
now
yet.
taut, but you're really not. You've stopped.
Not
him.
making
He's
it
not
headway.
pulling you forward, but he's not. You might get him up like 5 feet or something.
I have
Krillin,
a
make
spell
me an
slot.
athletics check if you want, I guess. Or you could try to, or you could just sink. I mean, it's up to you.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm resigned to my fate. I'm gonna
Don't
go
be a
after my
pussy.
halberd.
Wait,
You're
I
going
still
after your halberd.
Which is still above you, so I
Yeah,
think. Right?
your
No,
body
it
Todd,
was
is
next
still
to him.
like
It is
20
not
feet above.
past
me.
him.
Shit.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Todd, you are actually no.
Actually, hold on.
question.
How far has my halberd dropped in comparison to the rock that's tied to Ta?
No, the rock that's tied to Todd is no longer
You
tied to
threw
Todd.
it.
Oh,
You
right.
untied
I threw it. Fuck.
See,
Okay,
and
yeah.
then threw it up.
Yeah, I can't
Fucking
swim
idiots.
up 20 feet, so, yeah.
So
I'm just
he
gonna
is.
grab
Todd
my
is
halberd.
currently 20 feet above you. At the end of his 50-foot rope, you are at 70 feet. The halberd is no longer quite next to you. It's about 10 feet below you. But I need you to make me an athletics check to see how. I mean, if you want to try to fight it, I mean, you're still going to go down minimum of 15 feet. Probably, unless you roll really, really well. Because it's fucking plate armor.
Can I? Okay, if. Alright. Because I don't want to let go of that halberd. I'm gonna fight it. And not do very great, but I'm gonna grab my halberd on my way down.
Dexterity check on the way down. Actually, no, it's right next to you now. You're not trying to, like, do two things at once. I'll say for the purposes of this, you can grab your halberd, but you are now down 50 feet from Ta.
Okay.
Total.
Yep.
Zuzia, you're up.
Are they still connected to each other?
Nope.
No.
You don't-
Oh.
I took the one thing that could have saved me and chucked it back out the other end of the portal.
Pretty much.
Oh.
However, you can... I mean, you're not really close enough to look. Like, none of you actually know what's going on with those two exactly.
Yeah.
Zero.
You just know that that Birdie and Bramnick have managed to hold on to something.
Yeah.
And beyond that, you're not sure.
It's a kraken.
I mean, you're now like you guys.
The way things are
down
going-
on the water plane. Yeah, it could be a kraken. You never know.
Do I see anything
you
in the water near me?
Come grab the rope. I have an idea.
Yeah, I've got ideas too. I want to use
New
my
glasses.
rope.
Come
To
grab
help.
the rope.
You just drop it in
I
the
have an
darkness, and
idea.
this giant yellow eye
Yeah,
opens
you
up.
guys
underneath
can
him.
pull out rope. What I'm
Yeah.
gonna say is, all right. For the purposes of this, here's how I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna say that Corellian and Ta, you guys are gonna have, yeah, you guys are gonna go with your normal thing, and in between, yeah, so it's gonna go Corellian, or no, yeah, it's whatever. You guys have a group turn right now. All right, so you guys can collaborate a little bit, but I will be calling death saves periodically as
I
we
have an
go and
idea.
all that.
Come grab
So-
the rope. I have an idea.
How far
Yeah.
can I?
You still
Move.
beast
With,
shape?
with a bonus action dash, you can get there.
Okay.
So, technical question for the DM.
Sure.
If I have a spell that says on willing creatures, if something's dead, can I cast it on it or unconscious?
They can't resist.
Well, they're not unwilling; they have no will.
So,
I suppose, unless depends on what the spell is.
so this is gonna sound crazy, but I want to run to the portal and like
Okay.
dive in, and I
Okay.
want to cast Water Walk on me, Ta, and Carillion. That's my last spell slot available. That's
Can
everything.
you cast
I've
it
got.
on all three of them?
Up to 10 willing creatures.
What's the range?
Fuck. If I jump in, let's see, range.
I did-
I
yeah,
am
what's the
70
range of the
feet from
spell?
the portal.
Oh, you're 70 feet from the portal?
He's
Yep.
50 from me.
Yeah.
50 from you.
So here's
It's a 30-foot range, so if I jump in and start going after them,
considering with if you use that
Can he be tied to
And
my
then
rope that I have?
later
So I
on,
have two
yes.
ropes now, but somebody needs to help me
yeah
because my rope is
You
100
let
feet
the
long.
weakest members of our party
Okay.
be
Yeah,
outside.
no.
Yeah, I'm the weakest, so I should not be holding two ropes.
but whatever. So
if I like dive in and start swimming after them, and then cast it when I get
yes,
in
you
range.
could. Oh,
What'd you do?
yeah,
Jeez.
it was stupid. So yes, you can. But you have technically you have a 15-foot swim speed.
Okay. Which is fine. If I use like a dash action, because I won't be
You
able to
can
get to him this
30
turn.
feet, yes.
Right. I won't
You wouldn't be able to get
him this
him-
turn.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be sinking
Uh,
pretty fucking fast.
Because then water
Okay.
walking will jettison
I need to-
anything.
I need to actually like plan this out because this is fucking confusing, and I need to make sure I get this right. So here's what we're gonna do. Off on the
Oh.
side here.
Move a. Oh, okay, never mind.
What? Okay,
gonna-
so if
so,
he hits me with that,
Ty,
I go up 60
you're
feet.
here.
Oh, God, that's awesome.
This is. I mean, it's crazy. but
Ta
it
is at
just
the
might
mouth
work.
of the portal. This is the
Mhm.
situation right now. So, where you are right now, and I'll just get rid of Avasana for the moment. Where you are right now. That right there is to get to the portal,
Right.
right? I will say make me either an athletics or an acrobatics check. Your choice.
Sure. Acrobatics.
Okay.
I just want to dive in and start swimming.
It's not
at
that
it.
high of a DC. It was more like a natural deal. I will say, you can, using the water to your advantage, you can get to the portal with one movement action. If you dash, you will get another 15 feet.
Yeah.
You will appear right there.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I'll
however
dash.
you have to get past, that's up to you.
I'll dash action to there.
Okay. Alright, so you
I'll
can
be
manage to
back.
get to here. That's as far as you can get this turn.
Oh, hey,
Everybody
got
else,
it.
what are you doing?
Helping Zuzia with the ropes.
Okay, so, Nick, so you gonna help with that too?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay,
Like-
I need all three, I need one of you. You guys choose who to make me an athletics
Not me.
I got
check.
0.
Well, both of them are
That's
got
okay.
negatives.
I think Zuzia and Nyx both have like -1. So.
1. I just have 1.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
there you
actually
go.
stronger than Birdie.
Yeah, so Zuzia,
Yeah.
make me an athletics with advantage. You are currently holding the ropes.
Hold on, there's 100 feet of rope there.
Okay.
It's 50.
Yes, no, it's only 50 attached to Ta right now.
Mhm.
Okay. Each of you feels yourself being pulled. You are each pulled 5 feet as Ta slips another 5 feet.
Suddenly, there's a
However,
helmet against his back.
Top,
That's
Birdie and Nyx, make me strength save. Considering that you're all attached to a rope, make them with advantage. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Roll again.
Nyx,
Roll-
you get advantage.
Yeah.
roll it one more time.
It can't
on.
possibly be worse than that.
Hey!
Alright, using Zuzia and the rope to kind of steady yourself, you do not get pulled into the portal or anything, but you are holding on for dear life. Meanwhile, at this point, I'm gonna switch up the order a little bit, but it's fine, because, yeah, Ta, death save.
Yay!
Oh!
Boo!
2 negative death saves. Okay. Corellian, give me an athletics check.
Yeah!
Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
Finally, something
Corellian,
good is
with
happening.
that, you managed to actually, through sheer exertion and a voice in your head saying, "You don't get to die yet. You're mine, and I have great plans for you." As Zircon speaks in your head, you actually manage to fight against the weight of that armor and push back 10 feet. Bramnik, it's your turn. Go!
Yeah,
Do the
water
thing.
walk on all 3 of us, and it jettisons us 60 feet per round towards the surface.
While I'm jettisoning up, since I know Ta's unconscious, I want to hit him with 25 points of lay on hands.
He's
Okay,
gonna
make
get
me
there
dexterity.
way before you.
Make me a dexterity. No, it's fine. I got an idea. Make me
Save
dexterity.
or
Just or acrobatics. I don't care because you guys are gonna be in the middle of the air when this happens.
Wait, no, it's not athletics, dude. Or sorry, that was the never. That's the swim. I bet.
Yeah, that was a swim one. Yeah, acrobatics or dexterity.
Check. Or save?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Check.
Those are both plus zeros.
All right, well, let's see how it goes.
Not bad.
That's enough. Okay, so at this point, for Zuzia, Bramnik, Zuzia, Birdie, and Nyx, all of a sudden the rope goes taut, and you all basically just fall on your asses. As all of a sudden, a massive armored figure literally jets up, launched from the surface of the water, followed quickly by a dwarven form in leather armor, bouncing, actually sort of careening off of the armored figure, having been launched just a little bit faster as he's a little lighter. And then right underneath you see the form of another Dragonborn this time, with a halberd, managed to stick it onto your back just in time, surging out, throwing his hand in front of him, like fucking going for a slam dunk, connecting with his chest and pumping 25 points into Lay on Hands. Ty, you come to consciousness, looking down at Carillion, holding you in the air. As you are now in the air, and you have no fucking idea how you got here. But all of a sudden you realize, I'm 10 feet, 20 feet, 25 feet in the air. Fuck! As you guys water. You, because we talked about this, Bramnik, yes, you fall in, you do not take damage. Barely.
But I can
But
stand
then you
up
then float to the surface. You are all. Everybody here is on your back, basically. But
because of water walking. Can I stand up on the surface of the water?
You can.
I want to stand up and just go, "He is risen!"
Oh my god.
All right.
Just look around and go, "What the fuck just happened?"
Okay.
I hate water.
I'm gonna look at Ta and be like, "That's twice I've saved your life now."
Yeah, well, I hate water. I don't. Gravity and I do not get along.
All right.
Is it cool if we can grab a break real quick? There
Yeah,
was some
I was gonna
intense
say,
shit.
and with that, you all look around, trying to make sure that nothing else is gonna jump out at you. But you all kind of breathe a sigh of relief as, I mean, for the purposes of this, I'll say, you all kind of decide that maybe standing next to the water portal isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
So you move over here.
I'm gonna use my last 15 points.
You are alive. Do you guys? Yeah, we'll call. If you guys want to count this as a short rest, we can do that, and then we'll take a break here. All right,
Very
we'll take a
much
break
so.
here. We'll see you back here in 5 to 7 minutes, and we'll continue.
Might be a bit longer than that. I need to get something to eat.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
During short rest, we get to spend hit dice, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
And fortunately for anybody who's watching this on YouTube, we'll be back almost immediately.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks,
another
Corey.
video.
On
Just, go watch,
YouTube,
just
yeah.
go watch part 2, whatever.